Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Yarnoculus and hope you all are doing great and crocheting this cute little blanket along with me. Today I'm gonna show you rows number 45 to 52, which also means that we will start the pattern for the word dreams, which is super exciting. And I'll take you straight to the pattern, but if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Anjana and I post new beautiful crochet patterns every week. Currently we are in the middle of my sweet dreams blanket pattern and this is part 5, and I'll link the entire playlist right here so it's easier for you to go row by row. Lastly, please consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss an update and we'll have a lot of fun crocheting together. Alright, with all that said, let's continue working on our sweet dreams blanket and go to row number 45. Let's go. Alright guys, after that row of single crochet in every stitch with the 3 sets of yarn, you're all set to do row number 45. Okay, so for row number 45, we'll start as usual with a chain 1, turn your work and 3 single crochets. Okay, followed by a bobble stitch. Okay, after the bobble stitch we need to do 17 single crochets. After 17 single crochets, do 1 bobble stitch. Followed by 3 single crochets. And in the third single crochet, we're just gonna do it halfway and pick up the green yarn. Okay, so just drop your orange yarn just like that, pick up your green yarn, complete the stitch and start crocheting with the green yarn. With the green yarn, just like the last 2 rows, we need 79 single crochets. Go ahead, do 1 single crochet on top of the single crochet from the previous stitch and do it as much as you did for the last 2 rows. Okay, that is 79 single crochets. Okay, when you're at the last stitch, remember that you have to do it only halfway. So go ahead, insert your hook, pull up a loop, but do not complete it. Just drop your green yarn, pick up the orange yarn that's attached out there and then complete this stitch. Okay, and then you're going to do a single crochet in the next stitch with the orange yarn. Okay, now to remember, when you got to stop with the green yarn, you can either count 79 stitches, this is going to be 79 single crochets, or you can just eyeball the last row and stop where you stopped last time. Okay, so the last single crochet with the green color is going to be on top of the last single crochet with green from the previous row. Okay, that's how you know you got to change your color back to orange, or else just count 79 single crochets. Okay, now with the orange color we got to do 3 single crochets out here. 1 is already done. Let's do the second and the third. Do a bobble stitch next. Followed by 17 single crochets. And a bobble stitch in the next stitch after the 17 single crochets. The way we end every row is with 4 single crochets, and that's what we're gonna do for this row as well. So go ahead and do 4 single crochets after the bobble. That ends your row number 45, and your row number 46 is gonna be exactly similar to row number 44, which is single crochet in every stitch, but just maintain the color codes. Okay, so you're just gonna chain 1, Turn your work and do a single crochet in every stitch for the next row. When you come to the green colored stitches, drop the orange color, pick up the green color, do 79 single crochets, and then again drop the green color out here, pick up the orange color and do the rest of the stitches in the orange color. Okay, that's gonna be your row number 46. After that, row number 47 and 48 are gonna be exactly identical to rows 45 and 46. So go ahead and do that as well. So row number 47 is gonna be 3 single crochets, 1 bobble stitch, 17 single crochets, 1 bobble, 3 single crochets, 79 single crochets in the color green, 3 single crochets back in orange, 1 bobble stitch, 17 single crochets, bobble and 4 single crochets. Row number 48 is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Just make sure to follow the color scheme of the previous row. Okay, so go ahead, do these 3 rows. I will see you when we are all set to start with row number 49. Alright, after you have repeated rows number 45 and 46 once again, you'll be at the end of row number 48 and we are all set to start with row number 49. Okay, so row number 49, as usual, chain 1, turn your work and start with 3 single crochets. A bobble after that, okay, followed by 8 single crochets, put a bobble in the next stitch, okay, and do 8 single crochets after that. You'll reach the border of this box and that's where we're gonna do another bobble stitch. Okay, do 3 single crochets next. On the third single crochet we need to take up the green yarn, so just do 2 full single crochets, and on the third one take up the green color by just doing the single crochet halfway. Okay, what I mean by that is insert your hook, pull up a loop and just drop your orange yarn. Do not complete the stitch. Take up the green yarn and complete the stitch with the green yarn. You have the green yarn on your hook and we're gonna do 79 single crochets with the green yarn. Okay, when you're on the last green single crochet, do not complete the stitch, but like we do for all color changes, just pick up the orange one and complete the stitch with the orange color. Okay, now with the orange color we need to do 3 single crochets. So you're gonna drop the green yarn right here and just crochet with the orange yarn. Okay, so 3 single crochets, a bobble in the next, followed by 8 single crochets, put a bobble in the next, and 8 single crochets after that. To end this row, we're gonna do the last bobble stitch in the next stitch. And the last 4 single crochets after that. Okay, that was your row number 49. For row number 50, chain 1, turn your work, and you're gonna do the same row of single crochet in every stitch. Just maintain the color scheme of the previous row. So you're gonna start with the orange color, do the middle part with the green color, and end the row with the orange color. Okay, so do this row and we'll take it up from row number 51 after that. Alright guys, after row number 50, we are all set to do row number 51. So let's start like we do usually. Chain 1, turn your work, and start with 3 single crochets. Followed by a bobble stitch. Followed by 7 single crochets. A bobble stitch in the next. A single crochet in the next. And a bobble stitch in the next stitch. After the bobble, put 7 single crochets in the next 7 stitches. And a bobble for the end of this box. Okay. After that, we have 3 single crochets. And in the last one, we got to take up the green yarn. So just drop the orange yarn halfway through the stitch and pick up the green yarn to complete it. Okay, now we have the green yarn on our hook, and with the green yarn we're gonna start with 2 single crochets. And after the 2 single crochets, we need 5 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. So go ahead and do 5 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. Okay, after the 5th bobble stitch, we need 5 single crochets. So go ahead and make 5 single crochets. Followed by a bobble. Single crochet. Bobble. And after that, put 7 single crochets next. A bobble after that. Three single crochets next. After that, we need 5 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet again. Okay, after the 5 pairs of bobble stitch and a single crochet, make 3 single crochets next. A bobble in the next. Seven single crochets. And a bobble next. 3 single crochets after that. A bobble in the next. Single crochet in the next. Bobble in the next stitch. Five single crochets after that. And do a bobble in the next stitch. Single crochet and go for another bobble. Alright, after that we need 3 more single crochets in the next 3 stitches. And then we need 4 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. So go ahead, do a bobble stitch, single crochet, bobble stitch, single crochet, bobble stitch, single crochet, bobble stitch, single crochet. Okay, so that's 4 pairs of a bobble stitch and a single crochet. Okay, go ahead and make 4 more single crochets after that. And on the 4th single crochet, change over to the orange color. So drop the green one in front of you because this is the back side of the blanket. Pick up the orange and pull through your loop. Okay. With the orange color, start with 3 single crochets. Do a bobble next. Seven single crochets in the next 7 stitches. Bobble stitch, single crochet, bobble stitch next. And 7 single crochets after that. I'm gonna do a bobble stitch to mark the border of the box. And the last thing on this row would be 4 single crochets. Okay, that's where your row number 51 ends. Chain 1, turn your work and do row number 52, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, just make sure that you follow the same color scheme of the previous row. So change over to green out here, do all of these stitches in green and then change over to orange again. Okay, so I'm gonna do this real quick and I'll meet you when I'm at the start of row number 53. Alright everyone, I think it's a good time to stop for the day. I'll see you soon with the next bunch of rows, and meanwhile let me know how your projects are coming along in the comments below or reach out to me on my Instagram handle @yarnoculus. Alright then, until next time, take care and happy crocheting.